They get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Well, it's a nice grab, but he would have been much better off just to let that thing go out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Sanders. Steps away to find some room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Now he's going to break the pocket. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Live by the blitz. Get hit with a chunk play on the blitz, too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive and maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chain.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle. Now you got another chance, 1st and goal. Get your mind right. Let's hold them to a field goal.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Pressure coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Houston, hello! What a catch and run for 6. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. That's caught. It's Hunter. At the 35, he's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Coming after it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Using his feet to buy time. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some...
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the right. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started.
Going for the big play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Power ahead. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bucs! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And the timing just a hair off.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
A lot of time left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Quarterback will audible. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to it. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Steps away. On the move, he fires. Got his man on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Smith wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Looking to pass on second down. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Touchdown, Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point was good.